Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the old Ncaa, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And Wilder, we have a fun one here ahead, a top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. So the Ohio State Buckeyes return team not doing the offense any favors there. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
So Indiana's offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Receiver makes the catch. He breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, it's to the drag route and get some positive yards.
It's a quick grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. For Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a target, and it's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end. before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. And the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
The pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the extra point is up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Throws a stiff arm. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the ball is hauled in. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though. That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Completion with the right, but they'll lose yardage there. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but broken tackles produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, it's Nolan. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. To the air, it's Nolan. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Defense is coming after him. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Now, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as
and he's got it. Hoosiers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Back to throw. It's Nolan. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. He's going to hand this off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for the passing game.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's running out of time here. And the freshman making an impact play there.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Indiana.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long at the 20. To throw, it's Nolan. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Running it back. It's long. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
He makes the grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
As a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Indiana, 35. Ohio State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
With the catch, it's Griffin. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
That sack makes it third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not...
Touchdown, Indiana. And the beatdown continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Indiana 42, Ohio State 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember last time, North Florida on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quick throw over the middle. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Ohio State 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking for the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Indiana. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Ohio State 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled after the catch.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. With the return, it's long. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hoosiers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
He's missed the PAT. Wow. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Bringing it back, it's long. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And the Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Good enough for a first down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is